It is tempting to aim for the stars, but breaking down your long-term goals into smaller, achievable milestones is crucial. So instead of aiming to learn an entire programming language, set the weekly goals to complete specific chapters or modules or specific tasks. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Promise AK, and on this channel we talk about data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, or anything you need to know about technological advancement. You may have set some data analysis goals in January, but this is just March. For some of you, these goals may have been long forgotten, while for others they might still be at the front and center of their minds. Regardless of where you stand, revisiting your goals and assessing your progress is always important. Remember, setting a goal is one thing and achieving it is another thing. In today's video, I'll be sharing 6 practical strategies that would help you not only set but also achieve your data science and data analysis goals in 2024. But before we kick off, ensure you've liked, shared and clicked the subscribe button. It's completely free. You don't have to pay a dime. The first strategy is setting realistic and smart data science goals. Note, these strategies can be applied to other goals, not only data science or data analysis. Now let's kick off things with the importance of setting realistic goals. You've probably heard of SMART goals. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So now let's apply this framework to your data science goals in 2024. For example, you may have a goal to learn data analysis in 2024. This is a great goal, but the question is it smart enough? Now let's try to make this a SMART goal. The first is specific. Specify exactly what aspect of data analysis you want to learn. For example, I want to learn Python programming for data analysis. Now, measurable. Define how you will measure your progress and your success. For instance, I aim to complete 3 online courses on Python programming for data analysis by the end of June. Or I aim to binge watch Promise AK's videos on YouTube on Python data analysis before the end of June. Achievable. Ensure that the goal is realistically attainable, given your resources and constraints. If you are new to programming, setting a goal to become proficient in advanced data analysis techniques within a year might not be achievable. So just adjust your goal to match your current skills, your current skill level, and the available time. For beginner, it could be that since I'm new to Python programming and data analysis, I will set a goal to develop a basic understanding of Python data types, Python data structures, and visualization techniques within the next 6 months. Now, relevant. Ensure that the goal aligns with your broader objectives and interests, your broader career objectives. Learning Python programming for data analysis is highly relevant if your career goal is to become a data scientist. Time bound. Set a deadline for achieving your goal. In this case, it is by end of 2024. So the SMART version of I want to learn data analysis in 2024 could be I want to learn Python programming for data analysis by completing 3 online courses by the end of 2024. The second strategy is prioritizing your goals based on impact. Not all goals carry the same weight, so it is essential to focus on the tasks that aligns with your broader career objectives. As you can see in this matrix, tasks are categorized based on their importance and urgency. The tasks in the top left quadrants are both important and urgent, requiring immediate attention. These are your high priority goals that demands your immediate focus. On the other hand, tasks in the top right quadrant are important but not necessarily urgent. These are your strategic goals that contribute significantly to your long-term career objectives. While they may not require immediate action, they should not be overlooked. Then tasks in the bottom left quadrant are urgent but not as crucial in the grand scheme of things. So this may include your day-to-day operational tasks that must be addressed promptly but not directly impact your long-term goals. Lastly, tasks in the bottom right quadrant are neither urgent nor important and should be deprioritized or delegated if possible. So when setting SMART goals, consider where each goal falls within these metrics and prioritize accordingly. Focus on the tasks that align with your broader career objectives and have the most significant impact on your professional growth. Then the third strategy is creating a roadmap for success and building a learning plan. Now let's talk about creating a roadmap. Think of it as your GPS for success, guiding you by plotting the milestones you need to achieve along your journey. Here are some actionable tips that would help you get started. The first tip is to set short-term milestones. It is tempting to aim for the stars, but breaking down your long-term goals into smaller, achievable milestones is crucial. So instead of aiming to learn an entire programming language, set the weekly goals to complete specific chapters or modules or specific tasks. Number 2 is create a structured schedule. Establish a consistent and structured study framework to help you. The action is to allocate dedicated time slots for learning, for analysis and projects. Stick to your schedule to build a routine. It's one thing to do a schedule and not stick to it. Ensure you stick to it. Number 3, visualize your progress and achievement. The power of visualization cannot be overemphasized. It is not enough to have the roadmap stored up somewhere in your head. A Bible verse says, write the vision, make it plain that he who reads it may run with it. So one practical action is to use a progress tracker, a checklist or a project board to visualize your completed tasks or milestones. I find Kanban boards particularly helpful for this purpose. Kanban is a Japanese word for visual signal. These boards are project management tools that provide a visual representation of work at various stages of a process. A typical Kanban board is divided into columns representing different stages of tasks, including categories like to do, in progress, and done. And tasks are represented by cards and sticky notes, and they move from one column to another depending on the stage in the process they are. This visual representation helps team track the status of tasks. It can help you track how you're progressing in your goal or your data science journey. You can apply similar logic to help you visualize your progress in achieving your desired goals. The fourth actionable tip is to celebrate small victories. Regardless of size, taking time to acknowledge and celebrate each milestone fuels long-term motivation and energizes you for the next challenge. By following these tips and action plans, you can create a roadmap for success and navigate your learning journey with clarity and purpose. In my next video, we'll continue with the fourth strategy to achieve your data science goals. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.